All right, probably getting sick of the Quick Jack videos, but I purchased a Quick Jack BLX 5000 about 4 years ago. Figured it was time for an upgrade. Didn't have any problems with it. Just time to get something new. So with that being said, I looked into seeing what was available, and the 7,000 pound version was a couple $100 more, so we opted to go that way. So let's see what these things look like side by side. All right, so we have the 5,000 on this side, 7,000 on that side. There is a considerable amount of difference. You can definitely tell that the 7,000 pound version is a little larger, as far as they used bigger square tubing when they made those compared to the 5,000 units. These right here seem to be working out pretty good. I've had plenty of cars up on these, Mustangs, Neons, Dodge Dart, mostly cars. I have a small garage, and this just seemed to work out fine for that. I think I might have had one smaller SUV picked up on this thing, like a van, and it seemed to work out okay also. But I thought it was very nice to actually do something like this side by side, go over the pluses and the minuses. For example, when I did assemble this kit, you can kind of see how stuff has held up. The book is just paper. It says when it was released in 2018. You can see we do have some splitting from pinch welds on our rubber blocks that were supplied. The line that came with this was a lot more flexible than the newer. The original power unit has a metal reservoir tank, which I find to be, well, very nice. It is a smaller motor. This is a 1/2 horsepower for the 5,000. I think this says 2019.5. So I'm pretty sure I got this in 2019. So here is our new unit. We have a plastic tank. I got this spun around, but we'd actually be looking at it from this side to compare it. So we have a plastic tank. This has a 3/4 pump for the 7,000 pound unit. The relays, there's 3 of them now. They're mounted on the back. This is a metal unit on the pump. This pump motor is smaller than this one. The box is large and plastic. That was there. The blocks that are supplied with this new one, they kind of look like Legos, and they go together like Legos. I don't know how long that's going to last once you start getting pinch weld marks in these, but that seems to work. I purchased these as optional lift equipment. I believe these do weigh more overall. Let's grab a tape measure so we can see some of the size difference. So along with that, like I said, I did check out the manual. The new one that comes with the lift, it's glossy, so it's coated, so it'll last a lot longer on the outside. This is from 2023, 2024 now. The pages seem like they're kind of glossy too. This also came with a bunch of, I don't know, amendments, warning labels now, safety requirements for lifts, lifting it right, where lift points for 2024 vehicles, so you know where to lift the vehicle properly. A couple other papers So let's check this out. Now, in specifications, these are the same length, so they'll fit between the wheel wells. But the square tubing on this one is 1.5 inches. Square tubing on this is 1.25 inches. So it looks like we have a little bit more depth for our rubber, so we almost have, what, 1.25 inches there, 1.75 inches there, because this tubing is 2 inches there, and 1.5 inches there. That's 1.25 inches by 1.25 inches. So it's 1 3/4 or 1.5 inches. So it's 1/4 here, and this is a considerable size difference there. The cylinders, let's see if we have any difference in length in our cylinders. So we have 22 3/4. And on here, blocks out of the way, you get a good measurement. This one is 19 3/4. So I don't know if the overall lift height is going to be more on that or not, but I don't think so. These are also marked 5,000 pounds. That's marked 7,000 pounds for the pair. Overall, let's see here. Overall width, I'm going to say it's under 11, but it's 10 7/8. And we have 12.5 there. So definitely difference. Okay, so that's pretty close. So we're about 70 1/4. About 70 1/4 there. Okay. I'm pretty sure these are down the whole way. So off the floor height, we have 4 inches, it looks like. Three inches. And 4. Can't get down. Yep, 4 inches. All right, so that's actually pretty freaking impressive. A bunch of differences there, side by side. Nice little side-by-side quick comparison. I do have a video of these lifting. I will get a video of those lifting, as those were just unboxed and I want to do a side-by-side. So I'll add that to the video. But I'm going to get this one packed up, as it has found a new owner. And I don't need it because, well, we're upgraded. And we're going to see what this can lift. I got some Dodge Ram pickup trucks that I know are in the 5,000 pound range. So we're going to try that out. What better than a Neon SRT4? It needs a motor to go up on these. As first time I used these, I actually did a motor. So they seem to fit just as good. They do look a little bit more bulky. So it's kind of something different to look at. I used the bigger blocks. So let's take a look at this. I think I'm a little twisted back here. Alright. So the other ones, when they would lift up, it would contact in the front first, obviously. And then the back would kind of do this. So we'll have to see how this works. Pump sounds good. All right, here we go. All right. Down onto the locks. I don't know. I think it's higher. It's weird. It's weird opening one of these without. Shocks on the hood, and especially since I've been opening a carbon one. Now, look. All right, it's up. So now let's get this thing down. These lines are going to be a pain till they decide where they want to go. Okay. You're going to... Nope. Okay, so now that it's up and we have the lines where the tires aren't going to lean on them, what we need to do is we need to go up. Okay. And we need to release those. So pretty close back here. Did space that pretty good. Since I'm doing the motor, I kind of just left it there. All right, let's go down. Here, Benton. Alright, we're the whole way down. I wanted to get in here and check our level of our fluid. It looks like we need some. Because you want to be a ½ inch below here. Now's when I'll make a mess. Alright, we're all topped off. Let's go up again. Oh. All right, we're on our locks. See what kind of room we have. Oh, yeah. Oh. Bumped the tire. I think this is higher, honestly. Just a little bit. It might be like a inch or two more up. So, yeah. That's pretty cool. All right, well, I'm getting ready to remove this engine out of here, which is one of the reasons why we have this lift. Like I said, this was an upgrade going to the 7000, and I'd say the only major issue with assembly was those lines that don't want to open up. All right, that's it. Quick jack, 7,000 pounder. Picking up a car. I think it was a little slower. Maybe that's just because it moves more volume for the heavier thing. Maybe it'll wear in some. The other one, like I said, is 4 years old. It did go a lot faster. And with that, we're just going to end it, man. See you in the next one.